Mike, thank you for taking the time to meet with me. I would like to ask you some questions about what you do and how you feel about injustice you may face.
No problem, Sam. I'm glad to be here and I'll answer any questions you have.
How long have you wanted to be a police officer for?
I'd say my whole life, ever since I was a child, I was always fascinated with police officers and I always respected them. I had some real good encounters with police officers as a young kid, and as I grew up, it was something I became more interested in. When I went to college, I started studying law enforcement, where I learned from veteran law enforcement officers, retired police, federal, local, state. They taught me a lot of things. They shared their experiences, and that there just furthered, my want and desire to become a police officer.
What does it mean to you to be a police officer?
To me, it's honor and sacrifice. I'm honored to do this and have the opportunity to help people and to serve the people in my community. To me, it's a lot more than what people think. It's all about the community. Community service policing it's all about getting to know the people in your town, really getting out there and showing that you care. Not just going out there and writing tickets. It's all about helping, serving, protecting those who can't protect themselves, especially with children who grow up and might not have fortune and opportunity to really get out there and to show them that we're there for them and to make good relationships with the people in our community and to help deter and guide kids who are growing up to a good, healthy lifestyle.
How do you feel when you hear about the officers who are killed each day?
Very sad. Honestly, feel sick too. Whether the officer's 3,000 miles away, another country, another state, it doesn't matter. If someone dies in law enforcement, we lose a family member. Hearing about these children who lose a parent or a husband or wife who loses their spouse, it's just very unfortunate, especially when these men and women go to work every day to serve their community and protect the people, and they end up being the target of heinous crimes. It just, to me, it's I don't understand it, and it baffles me that these people want to protect and serve, and they're killed in the line of duty.
Right. What does it mean to you to be a police officer, and how would you describe the purpose it serves?
To me, being a police officer, it's honor and sacrifice. I honor this job, I honor the badge. I'm very proud of what I'm going into, and serving the community and the people. I signed up for this not to just get a job. I signed up for this to help the people in the community I work. To me, policing is all about community service. That's why we call it community-oriented policing. I'm really out there to help people, work with the people, know the people, get to know the local business owners, even if it's in the summer throwing a football at the kids in the town. That's what's important to me, is really showing the community that we are there to be their friend. We're not the enemy, that we are here to help and protect them.
Do God or Jesus impact you and make you want to do the best you can do to protect and serve the people in your community?
Definitely. I'm not going to lie, at times I question my faith due to, certain things I've experienced in my life. But, in the end, I definitely believe that God and Jesus are there and they're watching down. And I was put on this earth for a purpose, and that purpose was to serve the community in which I work, to protect the people who can protect themselves. As a police officer, you're a peacekeeper. You're out there to defend those, to protect those, preserve life. And, without God or Jesus, all those things would not be possible.
All right. What does it mean to you to be a police officer, and how would you describe the purpose it serves?
To me, being a police officer, it's honor and sacrifice. I honor this job, I honor the badge. I'm very proud of what I'm going into, and serving the community and the people. I signed up for this not to just get a job. I signed up for this to help the people in the community I work. To me, policing is all about community service. That's why we call it community-oriented policing. I'm really out there to help people, work with the people, know the people, get to know the local business owners, even if it's in the summer throwing a football at the kids in the town. That's what's important to me, is really showing the community that we are there to be their friend. We're not the enemy, that we are here to help and protect them.
With all of the targeting of police officers today, do you worry about someone targeting one of your loved ones or close friends?
Every day. I really don't even worry about myself. I'm not, I don't worry. I can't worry because it's my job. But when it comes to my family and loved ones, it does worry me that they're out there dealing with evil people on a daily basis. It does leave that thought in your head. What if? What if they find out where my family members live? What if they find out where I live and they follow me home, and my wife or my children eventually one day? It does. It really does. For a criminal, what better way to hurt a law enforcement officer than to hurt their loved ones? To me, I think about that constantly.
Right. All right. Thank you for your time and sacrifice.
Thank you.
All right. Hi, Brooke. Can you explain your relationship with Officer Mike Cohen?
Yeah, he's my little brother.
All right. How do you feel that your little brother is a police officer?
Well, I'd like to say I'm very excited because it's something he's wanted to do, his entire life since we were kids. And he's always looked up to police officers, and I really admire them. But in this day and age, it really scares me that he's going to be a police officer because of all the violence targeted towards them. And, they can't even be proud to be a police officer outside of work because they're afraid they're going to be targeted.
Right.
So I'm very, very proud of him, but I'm also nervous.
All right, that's a good, valid reason. Do God or Jesus impact your daily life?
I would say absolutely. So I was raised Catholic, and I think that God has a reason for everything, and there's a plan and motion, and I would say absolutely God and Jesus impact my day.
All right. Do you pray for Mikey, Officer Mike, at all during the day, worrying about him?
I pray for my whole family every day, but these last 2-3 months that he's been in the academy and going through his process, I'd say I pray for him a little extra.
Do you ever get worried because of everything that's happening today against police officers?
Yeah, like I said before, it does make me very nervous. I like to think that he's in a pretty safe jurisdiction, that he's not in a city, and I hope that he doesn't have to respond to too many violent acts. But it definitely makes me nervous thinking of my little baby brother out there on the streets, basically sometimes with a target on their back because some people just don't have the respect that police officers deserve.